Welcome everyone. Today we are discussing an important topic biofuel versus electric vehicles in the context of sustainable transport as we face increasing concerns about climate change and air pollutions. Let's kick out by recognizing that both biofuels and electric vehicles are designed to reduce carbon emission and dependency of fossil fuels. So please give everyone your opinion.
I believe biofuels offer a highly practical solution due to their ability to integrate seamlessly into existing infrastructure. Unlike electrical vehicles, which require a massive build out of charging station and grid upgrades, biofuels can be used in the millions of vehicles already on the road today without major modification. This allows us to be reducing carbon emissions right away without waiting for adoption of new technologies. Additionally, biofuels present a unique opportunity for agricultural economies. Farmer can cultivate crops specially for biofuel production, creating a new income streams and boosting rural development. This could be especially beneficial in regions with underdevelopment energy infrastructure where shifting to electrical vehicles would be cost prohibitive or logistically challenging. By producing biofuels domestically, countries can also reduce their dependency on important fossil fuels, enhancing energy security and promoting local economies.
While that's true, electric vehicles have clear advantages in terms of emissions, and also EV produce zero tailpipe emissions, especially when charged with renewable sources like solar, them making them the clear alternative.
Biofuel are renewable energy made the organic material like plant and waste. They include the biodiesel, ethanol, and biogas. Unlike the fossil fuel, can help the reduce the greenhouse emission and reliance on non-renewable source. Environment benefit of biofuel is potential significantly lower carbon emission compared to the traditional fossil fuel. They can improve the air quality and reduce the carbon footprint, making them player fight against climate change. Biofuel opportunity to biofuel technology to feedstock are promoting by advocating the supporting policies and the engaging our communities. We can help the biofuel industry forward.
But biofuel require significant amount of land to grow. But the crop can lead the demonstrate and complete with the food crop. Food prices will increase if we don't have that problem.
But it's not necessary because of the second generation of the biofuel which are produced from the waste material such as the non-edible fruits, fruit salt and many other things. This advancement reduce the needs for the additional formats and make biofuels or more sustainable options.
But we also need to think about convenience. EV technology is evolving rapidly with longer range and faster charging time. Charging networks are expanding, making EV more variable for everyday use, especially in cities.
uh, but uh, but it has a environmental impact of producing electronics vehicle batteries. In a batteries, we know it has the materials we have used is lithium and cobalt. From that, we are going to mining the earth. For that, we have mining of the rare earth materials. For that, lithium and cobalt has a significant economical and social consequence, including habitat destructions and human rights concern.
Yes, Tushar, I think it's a valid point, but I also think that advance of renewable energy and EVs are now totally powered, and the green energy, even now solar and wind power charging stations are already being developed at a large, huge content.
and which is now helping to reduce the environmental impact to the electric needed for the EVs.
Yes, I agree with the Himanshu and Tushars. Both have correct points. I think it is the important to recognize that biofuel and EVs can complement each other. For example, biofuels may be better suited sector for the aviation and heavy transportation, while EVs are the ideal for personal vehicles and urban transportation. For example, biofuel could use in truck, ships, and aeroplanes where the electrical options are fully developed.
हाँ ठीक है.
While electrical vehicles can dominate in cities for every use, this way you can balance the technology and to reduce the overall emissions. And each solution has its own strength, and using them could help us transition faster and cleaner in futures.
Yes, also, biofuels create opportunity for the agriculture sector. Uh, it providing farmers with an additional source of income. However, we need to ensure that biofuel production doesn't negatively impact food supply and land use.
Exactly, biofuels are highly scalable, especially in countries with large agriculture sector, where crops for biofuel can be grown. This region can their existing agriculture capacity to produce biofuels on a large scale, which not only helps to reduce carbon emissions but also create a new economic opportunity for farmers.
On the other hand, EV technology is advancing rapidly. Battery efficiency is improving and the costs are dropping. If we can make EV affordable, then they will be a game changer in reducing urban pollution and independence of the fossil fuels. And as the point of advancement, there is a chance of battery technology because in the advancement of battery technology, like solid state battery and lithium sulfur are extending the range of improving the efficiency of electric vehicles and also improving the life of the battery, also the vehicles that are running on the EV.
The biofuel is the sustainable energy solution, and the numerical benefit let further the support and promote their development and our communities. Biofuel industry has the stimulated the local economics. They can provide the new market farmer or contribute the energy independence and reducing the reliance and import the oil.
You are right, Om. But when we are looking at the long-term sustainability, EV are greater potential than just a temporary solution. They are represent the future of transportation. We are fully represent by renewable electricity, and not that all the automation measures are bringing EV models out. Our government also taking initiative. Our Union Minister Nitin Gadkari also said that by 2030 the commercial vehicle will be 70% and the two wheeler will be the 80% electrical in India.
I agree with Aniket points, but biofuel also have the advantage of the higher energy density as compared to the battery, because meaning they can offer long driving ranges without any need for the frequently refueling or charging, which is the important part of the long distance and transport.
True, but EVs are closing that gap. We are seeing the rollout of fast charging network and battery swapping technology is being explored in some countries. This invention could make EVs feel convenient as traditional vehicles.
But we need to consider the full life cycle of emission of EVs. While they product zero timeline emissions, the environmental cost of mining, manufacturing, uh, and disposing of batteries can be quite high, making biofuel a clear alternative in some cases.
Yes, Tushar, I also think that as we transition to the renewable energy for the electricity generation, EV will become more efficient in overall because they have already performed the outperform the combustion in energies in terms of energy efficiency, and if they are powered by renewable, they could be non-zero emission across the world.
Yes, I agree with the biofuels and EVs points. Thank you, thank you all for sharing our thoughts. We had really interesting point brought up today, and it's clear to both biofuel and electrical vehicle has the lot of potential. To sum it all up, both biofuels and electric vehicles have their own advantages and challenges. When it comes creating the sustainable futures for transportation, the biofuel are good because they use with our current cars and infrastructure, but still produce the some emissions of the carbon dioxides and require the lot of lands to grow. And other hands, the electric vehicle does not produce the emissions while driving and and are more energy efficient, but they depends a lot of battery technology and the access of the clean electricity. In the end, might need to mix both them, and biofuel could be work better things for aeroplanes and long distance trucks, while electric vehicles could more practical for personal cars and city transport. The future will be depends on how technology advance, government supports, and how well we can sell those options to meet the global demands. Biofuels and electric vehicles both are the promising solutions.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you everyone for giving your opinion.